Good evening, friends. My name is Aarti Singh and I am practicing advocate. In my last video, I have discussed about Anti-Human Trafficking Draft Bill 2021, and today I am going to discuss about divorce law under Hindu Marriage Act 1955. Before starting my video, I like this video and subscribe the channel to get latest updates. Now let's start from our society. How was our society? Let's start. In ancient times, the concept of divorce was not known to anyone. They considered marriage as a sacred concept, and the over the period, it became necessary and established established as a custom to put the marriage to an end. According to Arthashastra, the marriage can be dissolved if if the dissolution can be under mutual consent, means with the consent of both spouses. And it should be an unapproved marriage, but as per the Manu Shastra, does not believe in the dissolution of marriage. As per the Manu Shastra, the marriage can be as per the Manu Shastra, the only way to the end of the marriage is the death of one spouse. And now we'll talk about the concept of divorce. The concept of divorce was introduced by the Hindu Marriage Act 1955. The Hindu Marriage Act defines divorce as a dissolution of marriage. Divorce is permitted only for a grave reason, otherwise given other alternatives. As there are given some theories like we discussed about fault theory. Fault theory is, under this theory, marriage can be ended when one party to the marriage is responsible or liable for the offense under marriage. Matrimonial offenses done against another spouse. The drawback of fault theory is only the innocent spouse can seek this remedy. The only drawback of this theory, when both if the both spouses are at fault, then no one can seek these remedy of divorce. Now we will discuss about second theory, that is mutual consent. Under this theory, the marriage can be dissolved by mutual consent. If both the spouses mutually gives their consents to end the marriage, they can take the divorce. Next is irretrievable breakdown. According to this theory, the dissolution of marriage happens due to failure of the matrimonial relationship. Means, as an example, when both of them are not able to live together again. Basically, the Hindu Marriage Act is based on the fault of theory, in which one of the aggrieved spouses under Section 13(1) can approach the court of law and seek the remedy of divorce. Section 13(2) provides the grounds on which only the wife can approach the court of law and seek the remedy of divorce. And we have some grounds of divorce also. As per the Hindu Marriage Act, the first ground is adultery. Then what says adultery? Adultery says the concept of adultery may not be considered as an offense in many countries, but as per the Hindu law, Hindu Marriage Act, in the matrimonial offense, the adultery is considered as one of the most important grounds for seeking divorce. As I have noticed, the video is getting long, so I stop this video on same stage and I will make another video part 2 on divorce under Hindu Marriage Act. If you have any suggestion, feedback, comments, kindly drop in comment section, and you can ask any question regarding the divorce also. And I have a question for you guys. The today the question of today is, as in ancient time, which shastra does not believe in resolution of marriage? Kindly give the answer in comment section. I would like to see your answers. Keep watching, guys.